I want to talk about Diane, sort of, I don't know, coming back, making an appearance, and mainly forgiveness. I heard her video. I heard her apologies. I heard how she feels hurt. I don't believe that anybody is unworthy of forgiveness. And everybody's gripe with Diane regarding the situation that happened is going to be a little bit different because we're all individuals and we all have our own perspectives of how things went. My sole gripe was, and I've always said this, I said it when we went through this whole thing in Boyd, that the whole reason why Boyd dismantled, and yes, it did dismantle. You little people playing around and calling yourself Boyd now, well, have fun. But I'm going to talk about how I feel and my perspective of the situation and why I was hurt. Because I could get over whatever the truth was. I've always said this. I've said this always. I just want to get at the truth. And when something happens and I'm hearing both sides of the situation or both stories, I'm talking about Boyd now, and there's questionable things on both sides, I have to then come through and navigate using my best instinct, knowledge, skill, perception of how I know the people that are giving me the information, all of that stuff. I have to decipher some sort of truth out of that and act accordingly. And it's sort of the same thing with Diane. I mean, once a person puts their foot down and refuses to say, well, I'm not going to show you what I've done, or I'm not going to prove what I've done, you have to take my word for it. And then there are other people on the other side questioning that. And then you come around and say, well, okay, I haven't said what I was going to do with the money 100%, but most of, once you start sort of chipping away at what your initial statements were and changing that narrative later on, of course, a lot of people are going to start questioning, well, how does that look? What does this look like exactly? What are we talking about? And it's hard not to think that way. But even with all that, worst case scenario, you never gave a dime to St. Jude, and best case scenario, every penny you make and have ever made goes to St. Jude. I accept both because I believe that nobody is unworthy of forgiveness. I am not judge. I believe the only judge is God, however you perceive him or her. And I don't think that me being angry over something I have no control over does any good. That said, I still have feelings in the way people acted. Well, Diane acted. Even some of the people that still supported Diane way up until very late, because I bowed out a little earlier than a lot of the people that I considered friends. And, it didn't cause any tension. We never even agreed to disagree. We just sort of talked about it, and both people saying, I just don't know. Do you know what I mean? It never was a fight or anything like that. But I remember being real caught up in how people were feeling, like people that felt really, really close to Diane and were getting the brunt of the hate wagon, and people saying, oh, well, you support Diane, so you're a thief, and we're going to call we're going to call CPS on you, and we're calling the cops on you, and all that shit that happened. That stuff was heavy and intense, and it was hard to support the people that you cared about during that time, because it felt like it was hit after hit after hit after hit. Was Diane getting it? I'm sure she got it the worst. But the fact is, the only person that was telling people that all the money that she collects from YouTube, her chats and all that money, the only person that was responsible for that, accountable for that, telling people that, was Diane. And you can argue, well, Wendy said some of that too. Okay, but Wendy didn't have control over that. Do you know what I mean? So Wendy could say it all day long because she believed it, but she didn't have any control over that. It's not like she could go into her bank account and say, well, okay, I got $100 deposit from YouTube. Let me go donate that. She didn't have any control over that. The only person that had control over that was Diane. That's her responsibility. So for her to sort of not see how it trickled down to other people, she was so caught up in what she was going through and how it affected her. And then when people told her about it, she even doubled down more. She couldn't even muster up oh, gee, I'm really sorry to hear about that. It was all about how she was being victimized and how she deserved to be vindicated and how she's going to get a lawyer and she's got lawyers. And well, okay, but at some point, Diane, you need to recognize that you caused this monster. Do you know what I mean? Now, I said in the beginning of all this, the one thing that I agreed with Tiffany Marie on, and she doesn't think that, she doesn't see it the way I see it, but what she said was something along the lines of Diane caused this because, no, hatred caused this. That's what she said. Hatred caused this. And I think she was absolutely right. Hatred did cause this. It was hatred from Diane to whoever, and then whoever to Diane. That sort of hatred, that back and forth, caused it. But it never, ever had anything to do with the sick kids of St. Jude. And every time I heard someone get online and say, think about the children, made me fucking sick, because you weren't thinking about the children when all you wanted to do was get back at Diane. You wanted to prove that Diane was being nefarious. Of course, she can be so evil to some people, so she must be doing something dirty. And then once you found the little drop in the bucket, well, then that was all you needed to go run for it. Now, as always, there are three truths. There's your side, my side, and then there's the truth. And that's what I think is going on. There's somewhere in the middle is the truth. Did Diane keep all the money? No. Did she give all the money? No. It's as simple as that. But, forgiveness, I believe everybody is worthy of forgiveness. I'm not sure I've heard everything I need to hear from Diane, so it'll be really interesting to see if she has said, well, I've said, the biggest mistake she could make was say, I've apologized 8 times and now I'm done. That's the biggest mistake she could make. The best thing she could do is hear other people's pain, hold a panel, have a panel, hear how people were hurt, and heal through that. Now, that might take a long time. It might take multiple streams, but that would be the best thing she could do to sort of heal the community, because it really did take a hit. It still is taking a hit. I mean, hell. So yeah.
So yeah, I was a little bit surprised last night. I'm gonna comment on Diane. Sorry, not sorry, whatever. I really liked the lady back in the day, which was like, I don't know, a year ago. And I get it that it's horrible that people like dug into her real life and stuff. But I'm sorry. She has a live stream on her channel from a year ago that says you're an idiot if you stand behind a cancer scammer. So it's weird for me because I'm like, how how can you want support and how can you come on a live stream and apologize, talking mostly about yourself, right? And how you feel. I couldn't believe that she said what she said on her channel, which at one point almost sounded somewhat believable. Avoided, except reinforcing the over and over again. I'm not a con artist. I didn't scam anybody. Nobody scammed anybody thing. And then she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it when she goes over to Alicia's channel. You know, what more do you want from me? I apologize. What more do you want from me? Uh, hello? You took a bunch of money, dude. You misappropriated money. Hi, crime. We're so glad you're okay. Yes, it was a total me show. You know what? That's funny too because that's Wendy V. I think Wendy V might have posted it. And I think that was my exact comment on Wendy V's clip. I was dying. I was dying. She knows she did something wrong. She knows. Come on now. You don't go away and not be able to hold your head up high if you didn't do anything wrong. She's saying, I didn't cancer scammed. I scam my subscribers. See, that's the problem. If you don't tell the whole story, people are going to make it up on their own. And that's true. Yeah. Well, but the thing is, I think, I think people want her around because what her coming on last night sounds so freaking coached to me. It sounded encouraged. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly that. Exactly that, mommy of three. I think if you people need to humble, yeah. I don't know, man. Hi, Lucky Luhu. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a hot minute, girl. I just feel like it's a serious issue, but now I take it like a joke because it's like some people got their money back, like two high profile people, right? Well, I mean, Molly Golightly is a high profile person on here, compared to the rest of us little, schmuckaroonies. And then Lady Beekeeper, who was very vocal and persistent about it. Um, yeah, but it seemed very coached to me. And I don't understand why when she said, and no offense to Science Girl, but when she was yelling at her saying, what more do you people want? Uh, they want you to admit that you owe them the money, that you lied. That's what they want. They want to hear the words, I know I lied. I shouldn't have lied. What I did was wrong, not leaving my friends behind, but me telling you that all the money went to St. Jude was wrong, and I owe you guys this much money. That's what they want, if you want to know.
Woo! Diane is back. Diane is back, huh? Oh my God. Diane is fucking back, y'all. I listen, I told people a long time ago. What up, Winky Whispers? That if Diane came back tomorrow and did a video, a live, she would get at least 1,000 motherfuckers over in there. That was what I told people, right? Yeah, just said that she's back. But now, like I say, I don't have a dog in the fight with this St. Jude's situation because I'm not giving up none of my money. I'm not dumb. I'm not giving my money up to no YouTuber or nobody else when I can just go on the St. Jude's website and donate the money myself. You know what I mean? That I know that way that the money is getting there. Now, I just gotta bust. I guess I gotta bust MLG's balls a little bit, you know. Even though I'm not listening, I gotta tap her a little light on this one because it's funny. You know what I mean? The shit is funny. You know, and Molly is always, kept the peace treaty, but I'm keeping the peace treaty too. But I gotta just I gotta fucking play with this a little bit. Y'all know how I am. I was unaware that 50% of MLG's profits from her channel went to St. Jude's. I was unaware of that. But once again, that's not my business because I don't have a dog in the fight because I don't donate to St. Jude's. I don't do that. And I didn't give MLG any money. So I don't have a dog in that fight with the St. Jude's, what they're doing and what they're not doing to St. Jude's. But I can tell you what my thoughts were. No, hey, no one on here owes her a dang thing, and you called it all out, huh? You're right. No one owes anybody anything. Marley, listen. I don't want nobody to say that this is a real is calling out MLG because it's not. I'm just having fun with this shit, yo. I'm having a lot of fun with it. No, Molly Golightly does not have to show no receipts. But this is what I do, right? Let's be fair, right? Let's be right here, yo. Let's do this right. MLG. If Diane is willing to show her receipts, would you show your receipts? Oh, that's a good one right there, yo. That's a good one. MLG, if Diane show them receipts, would you show your receipts? MLG, don't worry. You know Diane ain't gonna show them goddamn receipts. Diane ain't showing the receipts at all. So she ain't gonna show them goddamn receipts. She ain't gonna show them. Hey, Jersey D, she ain't gonna show them receipts, man. She ain't gonna show them. She not gonna show them. Woo! She is not gonna show them goddamn receipts. But hey, receipts. Let's see them. Receipt for receipt. Let's do it. Listen, MLG.
Well, we knew it was coming, didn't we? Everybody predicted it. And it happened last night. She came back. She's back. And if you guys don't know who I'm talking about, you have had to be under a rock in the last year. There's lots of shenanigans, but it doesn't surprise me when I go in a chat and I see who's supporting them. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes just look at the names in the chat and think, yeah, okay. Hi, Ams. I know, right? Like, oh my gosh. Did these people have any memory? Like, wow, holy cow. But you know what? I'm not going to say I was surprised because I was not surprised. We kind of talked about it in Discord and hi Tacos, love you. We kind of talked a little bit about it and we felt that it was coming. And the funniest part of that, because I didn't listen to the whole thing, the funniest part to me was her plans to have a show with that narcissist. I'm like, that's perfect for you. and how she deflected from her own actions using Molly. I mean, that's exactly what happened the first time. I mean, when she eventually was outed. This stuff pisses me off so bad. Like, why are these, what? And she had almost 500 people in her chat. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm looking at the names and I'm like, wow, she took money and admitted to taking money from children with cancer. And you guys are in here. And I don't know if she got memberships last night, but if she did, that was, oh my gosh, that was messed up. Because I could really, even the sound of her voice to me was like nails on a chalkboard. I was like nails on a chalkboard. Yeah, only 10 or 15 chatting. Well, exactly. But still, I mean, you're going in there, you're actually giving her money by going in there. There was some support though. I saw some support in there. And she has plans on coming back and doing shows and doing this and doing that. All these plans that she's got, going. Oh my God. It'll be interesting. I mean, for me, it'll be interesting to see how Wendy and Randy react to this. Everything Diane said, not Alicia. I heard a little bit of Wendy V's this morning. That's all I needed to hear. I couldn't watch Ginger. I could not watch the whole thing. I was like, what I did was I muted her because the sound of her voice makes me ill. And so I kind of looked to see who was chatting in her chat. And I wasn't surprised at some of the names in there. I won't even mention them because they're not worth me mentioning. Wow. Just wow.
Apologies. So yeah, Diane came back and made a video last night.
Yeah.
Guess who went live this morning talking about it?
Oh, Carla Farla. Diane can kick rocks, said Harley Girl.
Before we get into the Carla thing, there's a lot of people that are divided on this. There's some people that are forgiving towards Diane, and then there are some that are not. I want to say that, regardless of what happens, I am always going to be there for one win. I'm always going to defend Wendy. I love Wendy. She has a special place in my heart, and she always will.
Yeah.
Hey, Hartley.
I don't know how to feel about it just yet.
Yeah.
Kind of need some time, to let everything sink in. I'm not mad per se.
Neither am I.
About it anymore. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like we've all just moved on.
Yeah.
And that's, that's what we need to continue to do, is just to keep pushing forward, no matter if she's around or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When he's not going nowhere.
Okay, Carla, what's wrong with that? I mean, everybody here has the right to be on this platform. Okay. Nobody ran Diane off, and just like nobody ran Tucker off. Yeah, maybe they got exposed for the things that they did, but they still have the right to be on this platform. Okay.
Oh, I just thought about this. So make this make sense. Carla hangs out in analyzers, a cancer scammer, right?
Yeah.
But she's bitching about Diane. Like, what? What?
How does that even work? was a cancer scammer. And
Mhm.
let's not forget,
Like,
not
oh
forget,
my God.
let's not forget that she had Tucker on her channel how many times? And she
Mhm.
even said, I don't care what Tucker did in the past. I
Yep.
like him for who he is.
Shit, I forgot all about that.
Girl, yes. I got
Ah.
them clips.
Oh, Lord.
On Tiffany and Marissa, regardless, or she would not have put out that video.
No, actually, she actually said she never said anything about getting revenge on Tiffany or Marissa. What she said she was going to do was change the way she's doing her channel. She's going in a different direction. See, I paid attention.
Right.
When it comes to Tucker, he's also said that he apologized. And you said, quote, I don't care what you did in the past. I like you for who you are. I like you now. You are my friend.
Oh,
So,
God.
what's the difference? Help me explain that to me.
Mm-hmm.
I need help with that. The donations that said for St. Jude, Diane did say, oh, and let me specify one more thing. The donations that said for St. Jude, Diane did say those went to St. Jude. Now, the ones that didn't say anything about St. Jude, Diane kept. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know that? I don't know. I don't know what Diane did with.
I mean, she's the way she left them hanging, and I don't know. I don't see how anybody could support her or even trust her.
I
Give
don't
her
either.
$1.
What?
After all these months,
Okay.
no apologies. And if there was any type of apology, there was always a but after it. No, that's not how it works.
But she'll have people that support her.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, me
We're
neither,
walking through
Cindy.
liquor
It'll be a
store, too.
cold day in hell before I do. I mean, she's not even
Oh, Cindy
showed
down
one
here?
receipt
Cindy
to
is
say
down
that
here?
she donated anything. She obtained the money under false pretenses, which is a crime, by the way. She might not have been arrested for it, but it's still a crime. She obtained it under false pretenses by saying it was going one place, but it was lying in her pockets.
Yep.
That's a crime. And I hear people say, "Oh, well, she did good for the community, or she helped this." No, Diane didn't do anything.
What'd you say?
People's money did all that. Our money did all that. We helped people out. We, helped her channel out. We bought the gifts. That's what us as a community did. That was our money, not Diane's money. So Diane did shit for nobody.
All she did was decide where that money was going, and a lot of it went in her pocket.
Well,
And
as
all the
far as
people
I'm
that sat in there
concerned,
and listened to that
yeah.
bullshit.
As far as I'm concerned, she didn't donate nothing to St. Jude. Nothing. I've seen no proof of anything she's donated before she was called out.
Well, after she was called out, didn't she show like a $1,500 receipt or something?
That she had just did.
Yeah.
And you science girl.
A lot of us asked for it back and were told no.
How good Diane is in that show Acceptor. That's great. Here's the fucking thing. Here's the thing between me and you, science girl. I never goddamn went to anybody's fucking family members to fucking out them. I never went to Diane. I would never do that kind of shit. You did. So do not speak for me and sit there and say, I'm going to accept her. You can fucking accept her all the fuck you want, you fucking bitch. But I sure in the fuck am not. Okay? So do not speak for everybody in this goddamn community when you say, oh, well, I'm going to accept her. That's good. Great. Glad to hear that. But you're not speaking for me.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't give her any goddamn money like I did. I'd like to see how much you've given her. How much have you given her, science girl? How much money have you given her? Because I'm in the hundreds that I've given her. How much have you given her? Probably not in the hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
But I will try to move on. I'm not trying to be all in drama, even though I was in the drama tonight. Somebody said that I said we forgive Diane. In other words, insinuating that I included the whole community in that. I think what Say Robbie's trying to do is say he's moving forward, and he doesn't want the heavy drama like before. That's all.
But here's
That's
the
what
thing:
I mean.
that Say Robbie has nothing to do with Diane,
Right.
does he?
But he just doesn't want to fight. Just like I don't want to
Oh,
fight.
and I don't want to fight either. But
Right.
again, I gave my money to somebody that said they were going to donate it to a place that they said they were going to donate it to.
Yeah.
And that person gave their money and refunded individuals.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you start refunding individuals, that's my cue that when I give you not thousands, but hundreds of dollars, and you want to give your money back to this person and that person, you want to dictate, well, then again, you want to go ahead and give me my money back because I am not the fucking person to fuck with when it comes to money.
Well, they backed her into a corner. Plus, Molly Golightly has a really big mouth. That's why Diane did it, because Molly Golightly has the bigger channel.
Well, when she gave the money back, that would to me was an admission that she was
there
guilty.
are a lot of people.
Right.
There are a lot of people. There are a lot of people that I like that like Diane, and they can like Diane. That's their thing. I get that. That's not my issue. My issue is that if I give you money and you were saying my money is 100% going to this thing, now I understand that that's not what everybody means on here. So it's a give and take where I'm not giving money out on YouTube anymore. But I gave hundreds of dollars to this individual. And this individual wants to come back and say, I am sorry that I hurt your feelings. I'm sorry that I did this. I'm sorry that I did that. But
it's going to take a little bit more than that.
No, it's going to take it's going to take a lot more than that.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot more than that.
I explained that to her on my live, and she got mad because I said all of her donations for the next 2 years. And she kind of flipped out on me and came up on a panel. But I just think that, there are going to be people here that accept her, just like there's people here that accept Molly, people here that accept Laura. They're going to back whoever they want to back, and I don't think they should be attacked over it. That's the only reason I went live. People are going to support her.
Well, that's fine. Diane should be attacked for what she's done.
I definitely don't go with the grain, because that would have been on the hate train against Diane, calling her out every day like the rest of the community. There's one person that went against the grain tonight. That's Dave Robbie, and then me. I just don't want to fight with her anymore.
Yeah, but don't you think she should be called out every day? Every time she goes live, every time she thinks she walks back up in here. I mean, she wants people to forget about it, like it never happened. I mean, she even told you tonight
it won't
she was going to find her a new audience.
Right. It won't happen. Trust me.
Oh, I know it's not. Right.
Yeah. The more she goes live, the more lives are going to pop up. And
yeah, and her lives are still around, but what does she get? 5 in her chat, maybe 10 in her chat?
Wait till she starts going live, and you're going to have
And then when stuff started happening in my life, I pulled back, and I shouldn't have. I should have just been more courageous and just came forward and just hit it head on.
It's called having balls. Well, anyway, I mean, it ain't my place to forgive you because I never fucked with you to begin with. So it's no skin off my nuts if you come back or you don't. I just appreciate your timing. I really appreciate your timing. I really, truly do. It's perfect. To this Diane thing real quick. I don't think Diane was showing receipts because she did fuck up. I think it's time for people to just let it go and move on to something else. Like if you think they're a con artist, just don't fuck with them. Don't give them money. Look, what other people do with their money, it's their business, right? If people want to throw their money away, look, people give MFW money, right? There's nothing you could do about it. Okay. Move on to something else. You gotta keep moving on because there are problematic shit happening everywhere, all over the place. There are so many cons, so many grifters, so many e-beggars, so many liars. So, Diane is 1 in a million, as with this young lady over here.
I hear Diane is back. I've been knowing this is going to happen for quite some time. It's been pretty clear. There's been a group of people who's been making the way for her to come back. So, whatever. So, like I said, I don't have much of an opinion about it. Good luck. All I can tell you is, Diane, I hope you don't try to take your channel in the same direction it was in, because you're not going to get away with the dragons of people like you used to. It's just not going to happen. People aren't going to stand by and allow it. So, I know calling out Molly was probably one of the dumbest things you could have ever done on your re-entry into the community. I think people forget about the fact that Marissa used her donation button and raised probably over $11,000. Hey, Pepper. Totally go. I heard YouTube is on fire. I haven't really, I'm just now catching up on a lot of it. I did hear Diane's back. But I've been knowing that Diane's coming back for a while. Been knowing. Okay, I don't think that's proper English. I have known that Diane was coming back for a while now. It's been discussed in Discord. There's a group of people that's been trying to get her back. So, it is what it is, Yeah, you're right. She never left, but she's gonna break in. And her big break in is gonna be calling out Marissa over donations. Are you kidding me, Diane? Are you kidding me?
We're, talking about it, and people were coming in like, oh my God, she's apologizing. I had to hear it with my own ears. Okay. I did. I'm like, what? No, she's not. And then you hear it, and you can hear the hurt in Starlight's voice. You can see the hurt all over the chat. And that brought me to a different place that I wasn't at, because I was at the fuck Diane stage yesterday. But when you realize she said sorry, and some people are willing to accept it, and those people are some of those people, you like your chatters that you love, and I don't want people to feel bad if they do accept her apology. I might not be there yet, but that doesn't mean anyone should feel bad because they do accept her apology. Or if you don't feel bad.
Or be harassed because of it. People said she needed to be humbled. There's been a whole lot of humbling happening to Diane. I don't think anybody could disagree with that. And then they said she needed to give an apology. She did apologize. I listened to her apology. And it was, for me, I can only speak for myself, it was nice to hear the apology, and it meant a lot to me personally. Hey, Kimmy. And I just, if people want to accept her apology or not, that's a personal decision with them. People can keep harassing anyone that wants to forgive somebody or not forgive somebody. And really, this whole situation about what's going on has nothing to do with Diane. She just happened to be the one that uploaded the video, and everybody on both sides, in my opinion, seems to be skipping right over that. Let's talk about Diane's back, but let's not talk about the issue at hand. It's a perfect deflection off of everything else that's going on. I'll use their words against them.
Yes, I don't want anybody to feel guilty on either side. If you don't want to forgive her, I don't want you to feel guilty. If you want to forgive her, I don't want you to feel guilty. But either side of it should not be harassed, feel guilty, especially when MGL shit isn't even going to be addressed now. And Laura's even said, I'm not the worst scammer in the community. Everybody's into some fuck shit around here, okay? And I don't think anybody should be harassed for how they feel. I don't like it, and I'm not okay with it.
Personally, I don't like watching Diane get ripped to shreds again. Because at the end of the day, regardless of what's happened, she's still a human being. She still has fucking feelings, believe it or not. And I just don't see why she has to be like, ripped apart. Like, didn't they already do that? Didn't everybody already rip her apart? What, like, is this just gonna be the thing? I don't know.
I don't know. Listen, I'm
just
not.
hold on. Just real quick. When I heard
Yeah.
Diane, like, I was all on the fuck you, Diane, thing. But I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna be fucking honest. When I heard her yesterday, it affected me more than I thought it would.
For the record, I'm not. I mean, I appreciate that she did apologize, but I'm in a different spot than Starlight and Stephanie are, and that's okay. Like I'm still like,
People have to
let's watch.
understand that, like, Diane was my friend.
Right? Exactly.
But
Yes.
I loved her. She did so many good things for me and let me, come on her panels and hang out and yodel or what the fuck ever we were doing. And yeah, and it was and she
Talk
didn't
about
hate
those
my
crazy
yodeling.
movies you all like.
Yes.
Oh my God! Yes, I forgot.
And you can't just. For me, anyways, I have a difficult time just throwing people away,
Hey,
and
Ash.
it's not as easy for me as maybe it is for some people. Especially, I don't know. It's hard to put into words.
I just don't understand why it is, and it's new, it just happened. And I don't understand why the same energy isn't being applied to someone else that said the same thing, and it's not even being brought up. It's just being stepped over like it was never even said. That to me is like super confusing.
Their hatred for Diane,
like if you're gonna call somebody out for it, yes,
it outweighs the, well, why aren't you looking into this? Because we're still busy over here hating Diane. Let's do that.
Well, okay, so I just, and I don't know, for me, I don't like a lot of my friends were Diane's friends. Like they love Diane. And I actually, was friends with Diane for a shorter period of time. And I don't like hearing my friends upset. I don't like seeing my friends upset. And what else can be fucking said? Like what else can we say about her? What are we gonna say about Diane? Like that hasn't been said.
Well, that's the thing. It's really it's not even it's not even really about that, but everybody's making it about that. Everybody wants Diane to go away, but they also want to talk about her every time she makes a video, like, and make her the talk of the town, of the community. Like, you're doing the opposite actions of what you want. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. It seems like everybody wants her to come back, to be honest with you, the way they act when she comes back. To me.
Yeah. Wait, I
apply some of that energy to the same person.
Michelle Porter said, I definitely want to scream at Diane, but I also want to be like, why can't it all be back to the way it was? Sorry, yeah, right? I know. I feel you on that.
And see, Michelle Porter has been a supporter of Diane for a long time, too, like, long time. And I think that's harder for some people to understand, too. It's like, I talked to Diane almost every single day for a very long time, and so did you. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just a difficult situation, and I don't want to make nobody should be made to feel bad for if they forgive anybody. I don't think.
I don't know. Listen, all people still go to is Diane. Okay, everybody still talks about Diane like Laura's go to. Okay, I don't know. It's like they wanted her to come back so they could drag her again. Like, I just don't know what the fuck else you're really going to say, what the fuck else you're really going to do.
And look, we all know how this goes because I'm just going to use Analyzer as an example, who didn't scam, or sorry, I don't even want to use the word scam. Who, it wasn't even thousands of dollars or whatever with Analyzer, but she will forever be known in this community as a cancer scammer. And, I'm sure, I hope Diane knows that. Unfortunately, she's always going to be known for that now. And I don't know.
People can choose to go into her chat and they should not be scared. They should not fear it. Like, it's so old now.
It is
like
old, Trisha, yeah.
It's so played out. Like, I can't even hear about Diane. I will literally turn the channel, and I may never go into her chats again. But I am not going to do the whole thing where I get mad at my friends if they fucking choose to. I'm not. They loved her. Like, and I think that if her supporters don't want to go in there, or if they do, either way, they should not be judged. Doesn't matter either way of the spectrum. People are entitled to their feelings.
Oh, don't say that, Trisha. I don't think there needs to be division at all. I'm not saying, like, look, Diane came back last night. I don't know if she's going to go live again. I have no clue. And it's not like we're supporting or I'm supporting anything at the time being, because I'm not. But even if I chose to go in her chats, does that mean that I support the whole bullshit that's gone down? I don't know.
Well, even like the people that decided to go in the chats last night, if people are going to call those people out, then they need to go and question about the video that came out yesterday. Period. Don't come to me with anything before y'all do that. Laura, Tiffany, Corey, all of y'all's, go ask your friend where her fucking receipts are. Do the same thing. Give the same energy. We did it. You all do it. Or shut the fuck up. That's how I feel about it. I don't care how anybody else feels about it. Miss me with all the rest of it. This ain't even about Diane. Show your fucking receipts. Or shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and so I just want to, I want to make it 100% clear again. I am not supporting shit.
I'll support who the fuck I want to support. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my channel. That's how it's going to be. Because you guys do not, and I'm not saying I support Diane or I don't. It's none of your fucking business at the end of the day. I'll support who I want to support. You all support people, Laura, who has taken money over and over and over and over, never showed a fucking receipt, ain't done fucking shit with it that she said she does. She's in the community over and over and over and over. Fuck off. I'll support who I want. If you don't like it, hit the subscribe button. I don't give an unsubscribe button. I don't give a fuck. If it's not about the community, it's not about the kids. You all are proving it right now because you would be doing the same thing with the video that came out. It never was. It was always about taking Diane down.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it, fucking I don't care. We just don't have to. Yeah, for the kids, exactly. Like you all said, it's for the kids. Oh my God, those poor kids, the poor kids. But now it ain't about the kids when she did it. Is it? Or is it? If it is, go live, Laura. Call your friend out. But no, instead you call Diane out again for making a video and going live.
Mm-hmm.
You're also taking money under false pretenses. So if we're going to pick and choose and just call Diane out, it's not fair. And I don't like unfair shit. So either we're going to call them all out, or we're not going to call any of them out. Here.
Fucking ridiculous. It's why is nobody addressing it? Is it because because I could see the right message, the wrong person to drop it. I do see that side of it, how people feel that way, but it still needs to be addressed. Okay. At the end of the day, it still needs to be addressed. Why don't somebody else address it?
Why does that even matter though?
I just seen that a lot. And so I understand that, but go ahead. Okay. So somebody else take it then. Somebody else fucking do it.
Here we are. We're addressing it. Okay. Here we are. We're addressing it. The video that was dropped said that MGL said that she was going to send half of her shit over to St. Jude's too. So now the community, go to work, run and go do your thing and run all of her supporters off and make all of her friends quit supporting her, please. If you don't, then you're full of shit. You never meant what anything you fucking said. So now the message isn't coming from Diane's channel anymore. So now address it, or you didn't stand for any of the shit that you used to stand on the whole entire time about that situation.
It's all been bullshit. If you don't address it, it's all been bullshit. It was never for the kids. It's because you didn't like Diane and y'all wanted to be the quote unquote queen of the fucking drama community and then burn it down and then run to true crime. Like, what the fuck? I what?
You want to hear something crazy? The whole time that she's calling Diane out about this, she knows in her head she said the same thing. She knows that she said that. She didn't forget that she said that. She knows that she said